Okay, good morning. We still have a minute to go, so I'm just, as always, punctual and giving you an opportunity to see if you can hear me, see me, let me know you're here. Aloha. I'm wearing this top especially for you, Lisa. One of the things I'm really loving, many things I'm really loving about our journey through the chakra group, is that I get to go through my wardrobe and wear clothes, pick out clothes that, have just been tucked away there that I haven't worn for whatever reason in such a long time. So, I'm really enjoying this, and I put this t-shirt on to make the chrysanthemum tea video, and everybody was like, hey, I love that shirt. So I thought I'd wear it. So let me know that you can see me, hear me. Hi Leslie, yeah, you can come over and join in. I think Joan was asking that too. So maybe on Thursday evening, for our Thursday evening class, let's see what we can do. I'd love to have you all here in my living room. Hi Joan, your essential oils are ready. Your blend. Hi Kim. Yay, good to see everybody coming on. Good morning Beth. How are you? Yay, love hearts. Here I am. Here I am in the corner of my living room. It seems to be the place that I spend most of my time these days. Alright, so I'm taking it you can all hear me, you can all see me, sound is good, you can hear the bowl. Fabulous. Well, I think we will start with a little gong today. I feel like playing the gong. I don't know if you managed to tune in yesterday morning, but there was like a world gong playing 24 hours going on. A Kundalini teacher in New York, Paramount Sadhana, she's done 3 over the eclipses, and there'll be one in a couple of weeks. And so I had been allocated the 9 a.m. Hawaii time, which was 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I was really meant to be going live on Instagram, and I couldn't work it out. I couldn't work out how to do that. So I went live on Facebook. So I hope that in that 24 hours, I didn't leave a gap in the Instagram program. But, I think I'm getting pretty good with technology, and then something new comes along. That's the way it is. All right, so anyway, because I played my gong for an hour yesterday, I really did enjoy that. And even though that gong massive event is over, I'm going to play it now. So if you're already here with me, wonderful. Just relax. Maybe you want to lay down. Maybe you just want to sit up and meditate for a moment, or you're still just getting your stuff together to settle in. And we'll have it as this call that anybody else that's out there hears the sound waves of the gongs and comes join us. All right. Right, so if you are on the floor, great. If you're not on the floor, then get on the floor. Because I feel like we should just do a nice lazy stretch here. So hopefully you can still see me laying on the floor here. All right, so you've got your arms down by the side. You're going to inhale. Have a nice big yawn. Ooh, and a stretch. And exhale with an audible sigh. Bring your arms back down. Okay, so do that a few times, yeah? Inhaling, arms up and over, big stretch, push the heels away, toes away, fingers away, and then when you're ready to exhale, audible sigh. Do 3 more. Really let that sigh be audible. You want to clear away anything that's stuck in our lungs, emotions, energetic bodies, and that can be done with a sigh. One more big sigh. Beautiful. All right, bring in your left knee, wrap the hands around the knee, pull that knee in. And then just gently move, maybe rotating in the sockets here. Any move that feels good to you, that's loosening up the hips. Good, and then let's do the same with our lower leg. So take your leg up, hold behind the thigh. Your leg does not have to be straight. Move the foot. It's going to release any tension in the calf muscle, the ankle. Good, then bend that knee. And exhale, lower down. Let's do the other side. So bring in that right knee, wrap the hands around. Push the other leg away and pull that leg in. Stretch and then relax and just move. Oh, it's quite nice being down here. I get to see the whole of the treetops. It's pretty windy if you're here in Hawaii, or especially in Kaneohe. The weather's just been so wonderful this year. And especially now there's this great breeze going on all day. I mean, it's lovely to watch the palm trees dancing out there. All right, leg up, move the ankle. And bend that knee. And then let's just do a little side stretch. So have your arms out, knees are up. You're going to just gently take the knees from one side to the other. Inhaling, exhaling. You can move your head at the same time. Just warming up. Good. And to center, then you're going to hug your knees, tuck up the chin, and rock up and down. Going to wake up the spine, the all-important spinal column. Good. Come up to sitting. Okay, well, I'll turn around and face you. All right. So let's tune in. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Tuning into our inner guru, that inner light, And we're going to just spend a couple of minutes here getting a nice straight posture. So if you need cushions for elevation, please get them. You know what, you can never have too many cushions. I've got one there, but I could easily have another one. You know, so if you're at a yoga center and they have props, you know, we're always encouraged to use them. Oh, that feels so much better. Okay, so, you know, I once did a little study because somebody told me that you were either born with a squatting facet, which was like an extra little bit of bone at the bottom of your spinal column, or you were not. So for example, those cultures, I think I was in Thailand at the time, but those cultures such as Thailand and India where everybody's just squatting so easily, you know, they're just squatting, you know, chatting, eating, whatever. It was amazing to me because I am not a natural squatter. And so, you know, my friend who was studying archaeology at the time said, oh, you probably don't have a squatting facet. And so, yeah, I was DJing in nightclubs at that time and was having so much fun. And I decided to do a nightclub experiment. I was like just wandering around everybody saying, hey, can you squat, you know, and doing this experiment to see how many people had squatting facets. And, you know, in the Western culture, it's not that many. Anyway, I don't know how I digressed onto that. Find a nice elevated seating position. Close your eyes, take your attention to the bottom of your spine, that place where the base of your body, the tip of your tailbone, squatting facet or not, is in connection with something, a cushion, the earth, your yoga mat. And then from here we want to elevate up. So the way we do that is pulling the abdomen slightly, lengthen that, what we call lengthen the tailbone, the sacrum, the lower part of that spine. That helps to give this strong foundation. And then from there, create some space. Okay, you got this floating rib here. And then you've got a little gap between that and your hip bones. And you want to expand that. You want to extend that upwards. So create space in the side body. Create space in the upper body. And then see what happens to the shoulders when you do that. And then you need to get your head into alignment too. So once you've readjusted the spinal column, the middle part of the body, then adjust the head. So the head's sitting nice and easily on top of the spine. Now then, take a few deep breaths here and see how much more room there is to breathe. Oh, feels so good to have all that space inside of us. Wide open spaces inside. Now you should notice that because there's less constriction sitting like this, there's less pain in the body. And perhaps there is an ease and flow of the breath. And perhaps there is even an elevation and confidence in your spirit just by sitting up straight. Keep that beautiful posture. Rub the palms together. Again, keeping that posture nice and tall. Bring your hands in prayer pose at the heart and kind of tuck your thumbs into the breastbone. And you know what? That might even elevate you slightly more. Lift the heart. Open the heart. Keep that a slight root lock. lengthening in the spine. Just open the heart a little more. Keep breathing, keep expanding. All right, and let's chant together. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Deep breath in. Pull up on the root lock. Elevate, elevate, lift your gaze. Lift your gaze up, up. We're focusing on the third eye this week. Lift the gaze up. Beautiful. Keep that upward movement, but exhale. So sometimes we feel like exhaling is about letting go and collapsing, but it's not. It's just an exhale. Ad Gurename, Jugad Gurename, Sat Gurename, Siddhi Gurudeva Name. Ad Gurename, Jugad Gurename, Sat Gurename, Siddhi Gurudeva Name. Ad Gurename, Jugad Gurename, Sat Gurename, Siddhi Gurudeva Name. Deep breath in. So now as you breathe in, you're pulling energy to the heart center and energy to your third eye. Connecting the head and the heart. Stay elevated, exhale. Normal breathing here. And from the head and the heart, project your prayer into this elevated space. Take a deep breath in. And a big breath out. And you can shake your hands, shake your shoulders. You know, yesterday when I was gonging, I was just here gonging on my own, but I did know that I was part of this collective of people that were gonging for 24 hours. And it made me think, there is always somebody elevating the collective consciousness. And possibly they're sitting in a church on their own. Possibly they're sitting in a temple somewhere. Possibly they're sitting in the corner of their room. Possibly they're in a hospital bed. Who knows? But there is always somebody singing, chanting, gonging, playing, talking, thinking, elevating the situation for everybody else, just by their intention, however that's coming through. This is an important thing to remember because this is not reported on the news. This is not reported in media. This is not even reported on your social media. Oh my God, anyway, let's not go there, but just know there are thousands of people always elevating the consciousness of the planet, praying for peace, singing for peace, gonging for peace. I'm trying to think where I was. I was at a concert one time, like a mantra concert. I think it was with Ram Dass. He said something that it was really funny about when we chant, like, so say we have a mantra that we love chanting, and we think, oh yeah, I'm doing this for 11 minutes a day. You know, what are you doing today? I'm chanting this mantra. And in India, in the temples, it's like, what are you doing this lifetime? I'm chanting this mantra. That puts things into perspective. All right, okay, so today's focus, we're going to be focusing on elevation. And in the kind of flyer that I made yesterday for the class, I presented that as in keep your heart open and your head up. And I presented that for two ways, because we all know what that means. Keep your chin up. Yeah, keep your head up. Keep your heart lifted, elevated. It refers mostly to our spirit and how we present ourselves to the world. But also, you know, as an acupuncturist, and I work with a chiropractor, it's also about the benefit of your posture. So we're going to talk about both in this class, but how keeping your heart open, elevated, the front of your chest up and open and elevated, and the chin up, yeah, is going to really elevate your mind, body, and spirit. Okay, so I'm going to start with a simple practice. It's taught to me by a chiropractor, Sound Healer chiropractor that I worked with a couple of years ago. Okay, so can you see me? I'm going to stand right back here. I don't want to start fiddling with the camera, so... oh yeah, if I stand right back here, you can see me. Okay, it's super simple anyway. Okay, so come to standing. All right, and then we're just going to start to do some movement with the spine. And I want you to picture your spinal column, yeah? It's a little bit like a slinky. You remember the slinkies? When I was a kid, you could set one off at the top of the stairs. It was a wire thing that rolled down one after another really smoothly and easily and gracefully. That's how you're going to move your spine right now. All right, so you're going to tuck your chin, and then not too slowly, you're just going to roll down one vertebrae at a time, and then roll back up. Do that 3 times. So not too slow, because you want that movement. Think about that slinky. Once the momentum's going, it keeps going. I've done 2, we'll do one more. Good. Now we're going to go sideways. So, same thing. You want to start with the head, shoulders, waist, waist, shoulders, head. I'm going to go 3 times to the same side. Start with the head. Good. And then we're going to go the other way. So head, shoulders, ribs. That's the last thing to come up. One more. Good. Now we're just going to go back to that 3 rolls. Forward, chin, upper chest, middle, back, lower back. And the opposite, roll up. 2 more, just like that. Good, so when you've done your last one, we're going to stand in Tadasana. So Tadasana is mountain pose. Now some people do it with their feet together. I like to have it like totally hip width. Alright, so just rock about on your toes a little. Good, so you get a good even balance there. Now have a feeling that when you plant your toes, when you plant your feet, you can spread your toes like suction cups. And that you can take your heels back. Yeah, this is subtle movements. But they're about the whole alignment of the body. Alright, so plant the toes. And then you're going to lift up on the knees gently. So you can have a little bend, but you can still lift up the front of the knees. Yeah, so all this energy is moving upwards. And the energy of the back is slightly moving downwards. Yeah, so you've got this moving upwards at the front, moving downwards at the back. Okay, so now we've got that base. Now then, take your hands at your belly button, pull it in and pull up on the root, and then just bring your arms up so that you can consciously elevate and lift one vertebrae at a time. Stop at the heart center, drop the shoulders, lift the heart, lift the heart. Good, and then let the shoulders just drop down. Palms can be just gently facing forward. Again, do something with your neck that makes it feel comfortable. But slightly elevate your chin. So normally I'm like chin down. Right now, slightly elevate your chin. Looking up. Take your eyes up. Take the heart up. Smile. Take the corners of your lips up. So consciously in this position, lift up whilst rooted to the earth. How tall can you feel? How strong can you feel? How confident, how elevated, how assured can you feel? Just by standing up in alignment. May cause you to ask, what are you standing up for? All right, okay, now we're going to do something fun here. This is kind of stuff I'd normally do in a yoga studio, yeah, but anyway, we'll do it here. Keep this posture. I want you to go for a little walk around your room. So I'm going to go off camera just for a few seconds. I'm going to walk over there and I'm going to come back. So you do the same thing, but keep everything lifted. Keep the heart open. Keep the head up. Yeah? Have a little sass in your movement if you want to. You can wriggle those hips. Have a little sway in the booty. Yeah, there's nothing that says just because you've got good posture that you're not going to wriggle and be sassy. All right, good job. Check it out. Okay. So that's kind of like the physical aspect of keeping your body in alignment. It actually helps you, your whole body to obviously function more optimally because it gives space to everything, all the internal organs, gives space to the lungs, yeah, so we can breathe easily. Yeah, we definitely want to be like fully breathing, expanding, and fully exhaling, which we can't do if we're like this. So just for a minute, do me a favor, whether you're sitting, standing, or kneeling, or whatever you're doing, no judgment, no self-judgment. We're all about awareness here, where we have awareness so that we can improve. Okay, sit how you are normally sitting for much of your day. Like, put yourself into that posture that you're normally doing. Yeah, and you can pretend you've got something in your hand if that's how it usually is. All right, let me give you the side view of this. All right, is that looking something like you? Because I definitely feel like this is kind of pretty much what I'm doing. So what am I doing? Well, first of all, I've got no strength in my core here. Yeah, I'm just letting my belly flop. Nothing supporting me here. And then I'm drooping my shoulders down, which is collapsing my lungs, closing off my heart, giving me this like real rounded back here. And then it's really extending my neck forward. Because, you know, I'm on my phone or my computer or reading a book or working with a patient who's on my table. So all this weight of my very heavy head is here. All right, so was that kind of how you are? Maybe not. Anyway, if you are, just catch yourself. Yeah, catch yourself when you're doing that and go, oh, wait a minute. Let's lift up here. So I remember a chiropractor that I worked with one time said there's actually a condition these days which they call tech neck. Yeah, the neck is so deformed from years of hanging down that it's called tech neck. So don't develop tech neck. Elevate, lift the heart, lift the chin. See how different the world is. So one of my saving graces over these last few months that we've been, you know, in lockdown and everything's closed down, and you know, you've got to expend some energy somewhere, you've got to sweat. Is that, you know, we got this Peloton bike, yeah, I think I've talked about it a few times, and I can honestly say, if I was going to recommend one thing into every household, like if I was God, if I was Prime Minister, if I was the President, I would say, hey, everybody's getting a Peloton. Big shout out to Peloton. It's fantastic, and we can talk about that later, but I was doing a class yesterday, and they're always talking about posture, yeah, even though you're riding a bike, yeah, posture up, because it's tempting to ride your bike and go faster like this. And one of the teachers yesterday said, you know, lengthen up, because that's how you develop strength in your legs. So cycling is a lower body experience, yeah. It's done by a strong, elevated upper body. So if you want to be strong in your legs, in your action, in your moving forward in the world, stay elevated. Okay, enough talking. Oh no, I just got one more thing to say. I used to live with my grandmother. My grandmother, she was always poking me in the back, like in between my shoulder blades. She wouldn't even say anything, yeah. She'd just stand up, well, she might just say stand up straight, and she would like poke me between my shoulder blades. Ah, memories. Okay, so we're going to do the Kundalini Yoga set, body adjustment to elevate the spirit. And I'll just read what it says. Disease comes from structural change. This is the Oriental ancient way of looking at it. This body and its bones have no screws and bolts. It is held together by tissue and by muscle. During one's life, many movements occur in the body simultaneously, influencing the action of the muscles. Certain muscles are stronger and hold the skeleton in a different way than the other muscles. This can lead to physical problems. Life becomes imbalanced, and therefore irritation sets in. The whole body structure is responsible for one's elevation, for one's beingness. A car has its gas, it has transmission, and then it starts. If one part is missing, or if just a little air does not get to the gas, it dies. It's the same with the body. And then, I love this last line. This set will keep you out of trouble. How can you elevate your spirit? By adjusting your body. All right, so we just basically summed it up. But let's do these fun exercises to go with it. All right, so first one, we're using our core. So you're laying down. You're going to have your legs, basically you're going to be lifting and lowering your legs using your core. So set yourself up. Now, you can have your hands underneath your head if you've got a very strong core and you're not worried about your lower back. Or if you want to support your lower back here, then please do that. Okay, so you're going to inhale, legs are up. And then you're going to exhale, lower the legs down. Don't let them touch the floor. Inhale, legs up. Exhale, legs down. And continue. Deep breath. This work is really all about the core, yeah? The legs are just an extension of that. Now, if I were in class in front of you, I would be playing some very lively music here. Or if I had my lovely Kundalini partner here, Laura Christine, she'd be playing for you. But maybe you've got some music on in the background that's inspiring you to keep going. Let's do 10 more. Two more. Inhale up, strong legs. And exhale down. Woo. Let that go. Bend your knees, wriggle around there. Good. And rock on up to sitting. Yeah, just in case you're wondering about the music, I've tried it a few times playing music on my other device so that you can hear it. And what happens is, because of copywriting, Facebook writes to tell me that I've done something illegal and they're going to cut that clip out of the video because I don't have the copyright to that music. Even if it's like, you know, let's say I decide to play friends of mine's music, kind of Facebook doesn't really know that, or YouTube. So that's why we're in silence. Okay, next one, we're going to go from a downward dog into a cobra pose, yeah? So let's show both. This will be a downward dog. And this would be your cobra pose. Okay, very heart elevating. Right, you're just going to move from one to the other. So please don't just watch me working hard. Give it a go yourself. Adapt if you have to, but do something. Let's do 3 more. Perfect it. Last one. And exhale, lower down. Okay. So you'll see a lot of this is about strength and flexibility of the spine and the core, your central column, which allows you to stand up, head up, heart open, chin up. It's going to help you weather the storm. It's going to help you when it's tough, when there's like obstacles in front of you, when life gets challenging, when people upset you, when you're in a place where you just like don't know what to do. Keep your heart open, keep your chin up, keep your self-confidence and your self-respect, and you will get through. All right, next position. We're going to be stretching the sciatic nerve. So I like to sit on a cushion for this. So if that's what you need, I'm going to elevate my hips here. You get hold of your bum, pull that back. All right, so now you're sitting up nice and straight. Got a feather on my toe. You're going to take hold of wherever you can take hold of. So maybe you can take hold of your toes, maybe you can't. If not, take hold of your legs, okay? So you're going to then inhale, lengthen up, and then you exhale, just bend the elbows to go down. So it's not about trying to get the forehead to the legs. You want to try and keep spine in alignment and stretching the back of the legs. We're working the sciatic nerve, okay? So you inhale up, exhale down. So as you do this, you start to feel that back of the legs ease into the stretch, and then perhaps for the last few seconds, you can exaggerate the movement. Still inhale, exhale. Three, 2, and 1. Inhale up. Good job. Give yourself a shake. Give yourself a pat. Okay, so now we are sitting in rock pose. That's on your knees. Again, if you want cushions or pillows or anything underneath you, please do that. You're going to clasp your hands behind your neck. Pull up on the root lock slightly. This movement is coming from the waist upwards. So you inhale left and exhale right. That's it. Close your eyes. Turn the corners of your mouth upward. Take your gaze upward. Make sure your heart is elevated. And then just move the best you can. Try and keep the elbows back. They kind of want to push forward. Elbows back keeps everything lifted. 3, 2, 1. Come to center. You're going to inhale. Heart up, elbows back. Rest your head back in your clasped hands. Breathe. You deserve to be here. You deserve to be seen. You deserve to be heard. Head up, chin up, heart up, speak up, rise up. And as you do that, you will elevate others with you. All right, check it all out. Good job, you're doing great. Okay, so next one, we're going to go in this cat-cow position. Cat-cow is one of my faves. Cat-cow. I'm sorry, I don't have a hairband. I'm not sure what happened to it. I usually always have one. No worry. All fours. Nice and simple. As you inhale, you push your heart forward. Head up. As you exhale, you tuck it in, round it in, pull it all in together. Moving the spine, encouraging the cerebral spinal fluid to move, opening up the Sushumna, making space for the wheels of light to shine and spin. See how much movement you can get to your spine, but keeping strong in the arms, the legs, the neck. Even though the neck is moving, it is not flip-flopping around. Three, 2, and 1. Now come into what they call neutral spine. So your arms and your legs are working, head's looking down to the floor, core slightly pulled in. Good, and then sit back on your heels. You can bring the hands down by the side of the legs, give the wrists a break. Let the shoulders drop down, open up the back of the heart space there. You're doing great. And then come on up. Nice and simple now, we're just rotating the head. So kneel up if you can. That gives you like easy elevated spine. Drop the chin. And round we go. Check on the time. Oh, the timer. On the other way. Good, and to center. All right, now we're going to do side bends. So you're going to inhale, right arm, exhale, over. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, lower. Continue. Deep breath, opening up the side body. Now we're kind of moving our way quickly through this Kriya. So I just want to give you an experience of how the full Kriya is, and if it's one that you like and you want to do, the exact timing, this bit would be done 52 times on each side. So much of this, each one is done 52 times. All right, one more on each side, helping the liver, the colon, the digestive system. Okay, and then come to center. All right, next one. We are moving our arms in and out, and we're saying sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, and upper body can move. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Satanama is Satnam, which is I am truth. This is another way to keep yourself elevated, is to have an internal dialogue that is supportive to you. And if you can't think of anything positive to say about yourself, then that's where the mantras come in. Satnam, Waheguru, I am. Whatever it is, just shift the internal dialogue, elevate the internal dialogue. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Good job. All right, one more. Woohoo! So we're just going to do this movement with the spine that we often do as a warm-up, but we're just going to be doing it counterclockwise. Okay, so the other way that we would normally start to. Okay, so we're forward, back. Close your eyes. Find your rhythm. This is our last movement. Three, two, and one. Come to center. Deep breath. Exhale. All right, my lovelies. I'm just going to get my cards off the altar. And before we lay down for gong, let's see what the message is from our cards. Oh, it's raining now. Wow, weather changes so fast here. What's our message for this class, for the start of this new week? For ways that we can elevate, stay elevated. Oh, I am vibrant. You are what you eat. For a healthy body, mind and spirit, eat vibrant food. Prepare your meals with love. Relax when you eat and give thanks for each meal. Perfect. Yes, that is definitely a way to elevate yourself. When we're eating crappy food, we feel crappy. Okay, my lovely. So there are many ways that we can keep our spirits up. Today I'm just sharing with you how to physically keep the heart open and the chin up. Obviously, there's music, there's other people, there's great food, there's prayer and singing, many, many ways. You find a way each day to keep yourself elevated and therefore elevate those around you. So the last bit in this Kriya is lie down flat on your back, close your eyes and relax to the sound of the gong for 10 minutes. Get ready for a journey into your inner self and float in space. Afterwards, you will gain a tremendous amount of energy to get on with your day. All right, so it's 11:30 and I do try and always finish on time because I know time is precious and I'm always so grateful you spend an hour with me. So what we'll do is we'll close with our 3 satnams now, and then if you want to stay and relax to the gong, we will do that and you're more than welcome. So nice chanting together. Satnam. 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 May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure lights within you guide your way on. Satnam, my lovelies. Have a beautiful week. And if you're staying, please relax.